Online topic, Keeping Track of Bibliographic Information, Part 2. In Part 1, I collected information about articles about feline leukemia. Here's the list as it looked, and now we're going to edit it to make it into a real APA-style reference list. The first thing I'm going to do is make sure that my fonts are the same throughout the entire article. Here, we're much too large, and I do know that one of the things I'm going to do is replace this URL with this URL. So I'm going to do it right now. I'll delete that, copy my URL, place my cursor after retrieved from, and paste. Now I can delete that information. The next one also has the same type of URL that I need to replace. We'll take it out, copy, and paste. And then that can also be deleted. Because this article is from Credo Reference, I know that the information in it is going to be totally useful, because Credo Reference always includes a good APA-style reference. So here I can just take out the name of the database. The next entry is a little more tricky. There are graphic images included, and we're going to need to get rid of those. So let's go above this so that we can still see what it says. I'm going to start out with Cornell University College of Veterinary Medicine. Now delete that graphic, put a period at there, and then add Cornell Feline Health Center. Those two elements are our author. I then need a date, and I can see below that I added that there was no date involved. So parentheses, N period ND for N no date, period to end the date portion. And now I need the title of the article. Feline leukemia virus. What is feline leukemia virus? I then need my retrieval statement, and then I need the URL. Copy, paste, and that one's done. I can then delete the rest of that information. And here we are with another list. You always put authors' names first, so we're going to change this around a little bit. I'm going to cut and paste that. Then comes the article name, so cut and paste. Yes, we need a date in between. 2011, May, period. After the title, I need to add the name of the journal. And in this case, we have the the abbreviation ARC viral, which putting my cursor over it brings up the fact that it's going to go to the Archives of Virology, which is the complete name of the title. So I'm going to add Archives of Virology, comma, 156, the volume number, followed by 5, the issue number, comma, and then the page numbers, period. I now need a retrieved from statement, and as I go down the page, I can see, I already looked up the URL. I will copy it and paste it at the end, and now I can delete that other information. I have lots of fonts here, and what the first thing I'm going to do is select all, go up here on the home ribbon and select Arial, and then 12 point, which is the standard point size for all APA documents. And then under color, I'm going to say everything needs to be black. In the paragraph area, I click the lower angle there, and my left indentation will be 0. Special indentation is hanging. Spacing before can be 0, after 0, and line spacing double. Tell it OK. And things are beginning to look a little bit more like a real APA citation. Now it's time to do the special formatting that APA requires. My title is okay here. My date is okay with a period afterwards. That's good. The journal name, Science News, is good. However, my volume is not in parentheses, so I need to go in front of it. Parentheses. Parentheses. I do not have an issue number, so I just have a comma, and then the page number. Retrieved from, and here you'll notice the URL is underlined. APA does not want underlining, so you highlight it, press the Control and K keys together, and you'll end up with the Edit Hyperlink box. Down at the bottom where it has the address, tell it remove the link. That will take care of the underlining, and if I hadn't already changed the font color, it would have changed the blue link to black. I then want to go and take a look and find the next item alphabetically, and that's the Cornell University. So I'm going to cut it and paste it. Now let's look for details. Cornell University of Veterinary Medicine, Cornell Feline Health Center, author, no date for the date, feline leukemia virus, what is feline leukemia virus, retrieved from, and again we have the underlined URL, so we will hit Control K and tell it to remove the link, and everything looks good. Our next alphabetic listing, after looking up and down, is the one that starts with F, feline leukemia. We will cut and paste. Okay, here the title was made a live link. So again, we're just going to hit the Control K, remove the link, and that's all right. The rest of this is okay, except for the live link here. Control K, remove the link, and it looks great. The title by Jarrett is our next one. We will copy that, and part of it is on the next page as well. Okay, here all of the authors' names are in the wrong format. What we're going to do is first hit the underline and the not underline to get rid of that. And then I know that after the last name you need a comma, and then you need periods after each initial. Comma, period, comma, period, period, comma, period, comma, period, and so on. There are so many authors in this particular citation that we need to go and look at the APA rules to find out what we need to do here. And the rule is if you have 8 or more authors, then you list the first 6 authors' names with a comma after each one, and then insert an ellipsis, which is 3 dots, and finish with the last author's name. So here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 names, and then Vargas through Lehman is deleted. I have some extra punctuation there, so I get rid of that. Add my ellipsis, dot, 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 take away the extra one, or the extra period, and here we have our last author. That is then followed by the date, 2011, comma, May, which is correct. We take a look at our title, and we see here we have a subheading, or subtitle, rather, and the first word in a subtitle is always capitalized, so I give high a capital H. And here we are at the end of the title. Here's the name of our journal. That needs to be put into italics. In addition, the volume number has to be in italics. And then the rest of that information is in normal font. And here again we have a live link to the URL. Highlight it, Control K, remove the link, and everything's fine there. And our last citation, new treatment for FELV virus, 2010 March, in good condition. There's the title, Cat Watch. The volume number is in italics, the issue number in parentheses with the page number, and then retrieved from, and we just need to remove the hyperlink here, and our list is okay. Something that might happen though is if you hit the return after the URL, it goes live again. So you'll need to go back to it and change it, but that's easy. We've now created an APA list from the material that we found while looking for articles.